thrilled to report the serious topic of concussions.
You know, they are becoming a reality for any student who takes part in sports, whether it's football, soccer, cheerleading. Leslie Lacey joins us now with a look at what we need to know when it comes to sports-related concussions.
Well, our brains control everything about us, and with over 1.6 million sports-related concussions occurring each year, it makes sense that parents would be concerned. And that's one reason why the Shriners Hospital just created the first concussion clinic in Tampa. The goal of the clinic is to have kids safely return to sports, but it's tough knowing whether your child even has a concussion.
There is no golden test to do that tells us, oh, you have a concussion. But
there are symptoms: hyperactivity after impact, balance issues, headaches, irritability, restlessness and sleepiness, nausea and/or vision impairment. Radecki states 80% of sports-related concussions come from football, with 1 out of 5 concussed each year. So how are Hillsborough County schools reacting?
It is mandatory that they take a concussion awareness video online before they're allowed to even practice with us.
Also, players must take the nationally recognized impact test. But what about preventative measures on the field?
We can certainly decrease the possibility by teaching shoulder tackling.
Meanwhile, females have more concussions than boys in the same sport, and soccer tops that list. Now, Dr. Radecki tells me that women's necks are weaker than boys. And even with a mild concussion, you get rotation in the neck. And of course, that's a key ingredient to heading the ball. But most soccer concussions actually occur from player-to-player contact. So, play the ball, not the person.
the idea is not to let a child go back to sports before they're ready, because if they get another concussion while recovering from the first one, there's actually a potential for mortality then.
But the good news is 98% of children with sports-related concussions recover fully, and 80% can be back on the field in 2 weeks. The key is time for recovery. Dr. Radecki tells me the concussion clinic has adopted Middleton High School to research and also to treat, and is attempting to adopt middle schools as well.
So I'm just curious here, Leslie, what do you do? Just not send your kids to sports or what?
You don't want to do that. In fact, there's a lot of studies that actually say kids can suffer from depression and all kinds of negative effects if you keep them out of sports. Plus, you know, most concussions happen for other reasons, not sports, you know, car wrecks and all kinds of things. So what are you not going to drive?
Right.
You definitely want to keep your kid in sports, going to keep them happier. Just make sure you get them to the doctor.
Hospital. All right.
I love that Shriners has this clinic.